I was like, I want to keep him all to myself. I didn't really, I don't mind people knowing that we're together and stuff, but I wanted to just, I don't know.
I want to have 2 more fights this year, and after that, take off full time, maybe have a kid or something.
The way that Claressa Shields has been talking about taking a little break from boxing to focus on other things, and let's be honest, Remy really fumbled the entire bag, because while she was sitting in a situation that's on its last breath, Papoose and Claressa Shields were living their best lives. It looks like Remy and Papoose might be working on something new together. They've been moving at lightning speed, looking for gigs together, hyping each other up like a real power couple.
All the whole Remy and Pap situation, none of it was true.
I don't have nothing to do with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I have been open in all my relationships that I've had. All of it. I mean, I've had 4 boyfriends.
You remember how Papoose had been trying to keep things private? Well, back in December, Remy shocked the world by posting screenshots of chats between him and his new girlfriend. Before Remy exposed his entire company, baby Claressa Shields was sweating profusely because she knew that all of the drama would result in a lot of unwanted attention. She had a movie coming out and major projects planned, and her PR team was like, "Girl, this isn't the look." But the plot twist revealed that people were actually cheering for Papoose and Claressa as if their love was unreal. Everyone was just relieved that Papoose woke up and realized he could do better, and baby, he performed much better. When it all blew up in Remy's face, she went completely silent and didn't speak to Papoose because there were no tweets, no shade, no diss tracks, nothing. Meanwhile, Papoose and Claressa Shields were uploading Boot Up and Prospering, and they weren't scared to show the world. They were just in Hawaii for Valentine's weekend, looking adorable and cozy in their tiny matching jackets as they sat courtside at the game like a power couple. Then, they appeared together for her fight against Danielle Perkins. And baby Papoose wasn't just pulled up, he pulled. Papoose and Claressa Shields are truly living their best lives right now. Up with the whole rap performance as Claressa Shields made her big entrance into the ring. If that isn't supported, I don't know what is. Let's also talk about how radiant Claressa has been. She even shared a video of herself and Papoose dancing and playing games together. Love looks great on her, and you know how these celebrities act as though they don't see what people say online. But baby Claressa Shields kept it real and stated that she peeped all the love and support. She said bluntly, "The love you all show me and Papoose is cool. ASF is attempting to turn the corner and put things right while Remy is over there looking thirsty and parched." Papoose hit her hard and quickly made it clear that he was exactly where he wanted to be. Can you really blame him for holding Remy down while she was incarcerated, building a whole future with her, and wanting a real family only for her to turn around and get caught up with Easy, the block captain, before trying to play the innocent tomb about how she never cheated on him? Meanwhile, on her most recent live stream, Claressa Shields was all over the air, singing praises to this man and expressing how fortunate she is to have such a love in her life.
It's cool to see that we do have a great connection. He understands me. We have, a lot of real life conversations, and we talk every day. So,
But he's definitely a sweetheart. He deserves the best, and I am the best. Yeah, that's why I said I love him. I love having his support. You know what I'm saying? His support is like very, very different from what I've had in the past. How he speaks to me and stuff is very different.
The same song app was holding her down like a real one when Claressa Shields appeared on the Tamron Hall show. She said bluntly that he's very encouraging and that she finally feels like she can go out here and manage her business without some insecure man feeling threatened by her success and strength. Riding or dying love is different, and Claressa Shields is savoring it.
Also have been, you found your way to become public about your relationship with rapper Papoose. I saw you take a deep breath when I said that, and I understand why. We got to know Papoose from Love and Hip Hop with Remy Ma. and we know that part of their story. To come out public with a relationship is hard enough when you are famous. It is even more treacherous when everyone has an opinion.
Yes.
When you decided to share, I think it was Hawaii, gone on a vacation or something in Hawaii, when you hit send on the photo to share your relationship.
According to what the streets have been saying, Papoose is enjoying this new chapter with Claressa. Let's be honest, the public support make him feel even better because, aside from Remy, he has never shown up for another woman the way he did for Claressa and the baby. They must be enjoying their time together because, after 2 more fights this year, Claressa Shields made it obvious that this isn't a little fling and that she is taking a break from boxing to focus on other things. To be honest, no one saw this coming, but now people are "Oh, so you are taking a break this soon, sis? Are you already pregnant or what?" No, and while Claressa protects, she is living her best life here. Even though they are still legally married, there are rumors that people are pressuring Papoose to go ahead and finalize the divorce and lock it down with Claressa Shields before the baby is born. He needs to divorce Remy, move out of her house, and do the right thing by Shields, making her an honest woman like he did. I love them together, and life goes on. It seems like Claressa matches his energy, as if she genuinely cares for him. Remy seems to have taken him for granted. Pat should remain there since he is really content with the champion.
Old Remy and Pat situation, none of that was true.
I don't have nothing to do with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I have been open in all my relationships that I've had. All of them. I mean, I've got 4 boyfriends online.
I don't know. I don't. They're both nice, but they would have to be new lyrics now, right? Because Joe can't.
It got so bad that Claressa Shields was prepared to enter the ring and throw hands and elbows literally just to knock some sense into her. Listen, this isn't just about love. Papoose may be eyeing that alimony check, but let's not act like he isn't. Remy Ma is really keeping Papoose locked down against his will because why is this man practically begging for a divorce and his sister still won't let him go? Support Remy Ma as she sat in her cell, maintaining her reputation the entire time. Now that she's outside stacking her papers and cuddling up to the block captain, who by? She has already been replaced by 2 younger women. Let's get started because Remy is still not attempting to allow Papoose to walk you all. This whole situation is getting out of control and Claressa Shields isn't prepared for it. Claressa Shields has been displaying her affection for her partner in public. The other day, Papoose appeared on Instagram with a birthday post that made everyone talk. She wrote, "Happy birthday, King Papoose. I'm so thankful for your life, laugh, music, guidance, and love. You are truly unique, and I pray that God grants you many more years and even faster hands because today is when you're receiving all of your birthday punches. I love you, Papoose." Birthday Papoose was adorable, but she wasn't throwing birthday punches because, let's face it, those might hurt. Now, let's discuss the big issue. Why hasn't Papoose put a ring on it despite all the rumors going around? Remy Ma is out there playing keep away with those divorce papers like it's a game. But in reality, it isn't because Papoose hasn't been trying. This man has been telling people that he has been requesting this divorce more than once or twice, but he has been pressing her about it every chance he gets. The receipts have been out, and this isn't even a made-up mess. You all recall when Remy Ma posted the text messages between Papoose and Claressa Shields, baby, that were about the tea being hot. Claressa was obviously upset because Papoose hadn't even informed her when he had arrived home safely, and she was straightforward when she said, "You are the one who was married. If you can at least sleep on the phone with me or be with me in person, it shouldn't be a big deal to let me know that you made it home safely." She said what she did because she cares for her man, but Remy Ma, oh, she wasn't even close. Claiming that Papoose had threatened to call the police on her and that she had audio of him touching her. Of course, Papoose denied all of that, but he did say that Remy was furious because he had moved on. Let's not pretend that we forgot that back in Christmas 2023, Remy Ma was all booted up with Easy the Block Captain and Baby. We all remember that rap battle where she openly confessed her love for that man. How can you be infatuated with a new man and still refuse to let Papoose go? Someone please explain.
Hey, yo, Remy, don't you love me? See right there, that's the punchline.
But if you thought that was messy, wait, because there's more. Claressa Shields and Papoose have been out here serving real couple goals and even gave people a little peek into their love life when they went on a whole Valentine's Day vacation. According to the pictures, they were in Hawaii having a great time, soaking up the sun, catching vibes, and just chilling. Papoose was also there to kick off the first Hawaii Fest, but he had a job, so even during his little romantic getaway, he found time to hop on Threads and update the public. The show was amazing, with many celebrities coming up, and this year we made history. Everything is fine now. Papoose tweeted the cutest little video of her serenading her partner on the beach, just the two of us. If we try, we can make it, you know. The love was cheesy, but it was genuine. Claressa Shields was out here locking in hearts while he was out there locking in that bag. They weren't alone though, because this is where things start to get serious. Rumor has it that Papoose had planned a romantic vacation for some time, and he was attempting to formalize it by allegedly hoping to have his divorce from Remy finalized before the trip, so he could propose to Claressa Shields on Valentine's Day. Imagine Hawaii, please. The romance in the air and the vibes would have been ideal, but guess who had to ruin it all? That would have been Remy Ma. And the reason for that is because things with her new boyfriend, Easy, and the block captain weren't going as she had hoped. Now she's out there playing games and preventing Papoose from moving on. And let's be honest, Remy has been watching how Papoose is showing Claressa Shields the same amount of love, and assistants remember when Papoose performed at Claressa Shields' boxing match as she made her entrance. That was a whole new level of love and hype that Remy is probably missing right now. And watching him show up and show out for another woman like that must have hurt her feelings. She used to get that back in the day, and man, that must have made her feel something. But you really need to know if this is just her being a resentful ex or if there's more to it because of the way Remy is holding on so tightly. Oh, it's giving. What are you terrified of? Well, there are now rumors that Remy won't sign the divorce papers because she knows Papoose is coming for the alimony bag. When one spouse earns more money in a marriage, the other, who earns less, is typically entitled to spousal assistance, also known as alimony after the. Let's split up and not pretend to be brand new. When determining alimony, the courts consider factors such as the length of the marriage, the income disparity, and the contributions made during the relationship. Remy and Papoose's history shows that they were together for 11 years, which is more than 10 years. They began dating in 2004, formally ended their relationship in 2023 after getting married in 2008. And this is where things get increasingly stranger. When Remy was sentenced to prison in 2008, Papoose was right there. She was released in 2014, but he remained steadfast. They even had a vow renewal wedding in 2015, and by 2018, they welcomed their baby girl, Reminisce McKenzie. Those who got married over the phone while Remy was incarcerated in 2008 may be the epitome of dedication.
Amazing, beautiful, sexy, smart, intelligent woman I ever met in my life. I love you more than anything in the world, as you know.
If I'm married again?
What I want to say is, we have to marry again.
Interview 1410/1422. Now that we are discussing who should receive support, Papoose has a case, no doubt, but let's speak about the money because this is where things get really complex. Papoose kept Remy down during some of the most trying years of her life. When she looks at the divorce papers, she already knows they are probably going to slap her with the alimony payments because Remy Ma's estimated net worth is $4 million, baby, which is far more than what Papoose is sitting on. A significant portion of Remy's income comes from her clothing line, reality TV, checks, and record sales. Her 2006 debut album, which was based on a true story, was a critical success. She may not have achieved the same level of fame as some of her peers, but she always had respect from her peers. She has been nominated 4 times for the BET Awards Best Female Hip Hop Artist category and has even won.
Thank God, first and foremost, I've been through a lot. To everybody who thinks there's no such thing as second chances, I'm here to tell you that's a lie.
But let's face it, Remy continued to be involved in the music industry even after she was in prison. GSI released multiple mixtapes while incarcerated, and you know who was out there marketing and ensuring they made some money. When she couldn't do it herself, Papoose kept her reputation alive by promoting her songs, ensuring that people didn't forget about her, and keeping that bag moving. You can be sure that all of that work placed a significant amount of money in Remy's pocket.
Were you surprised that Papoose wanted to marry you?
No.
After you got sentenced, because you just knew he was, you just knew he was going to. And I thought that was like a real stand-up thing to do.
He's one of a kind.
When Remy and Papoose eventually got out in 2014, they brought their love story to the small screen with VH1's Love and Hip Hop New York. However, they went on to create other spin-offs, and guess who was there to help get those checks? Let's not pretend that Papoose wasn't as much of a star of the show as Remy because, really, he helped bring in those TV checks. Let's be clear, he wasn't just a supporting character. Rather, he was an integral part of the plot, their love, their struggles, and their family, all of which kept viewers interested.
Besides the great performances, it was like one small, tiny, itsy incident where Ryan and his friends, but it was nothing. It was
Although it was a great move, let's not pretend that Papoose wasn't working hard for that brand when Remy debuted the Remy Ma collection in 2018. You can be sure that Papoose helped make that happen as well. A portion of the sales went to support women and families impacted by incarceration.
Miss Remy Ma, Mr. Papoose, really the hip-hop's Hollywood couple right now. Y'all need your own show.
If we're going to talk about how Remy made her money, we also have to talk about how much Papoose worked behind the scenes to help build that brand. This is where things get even more complicated because while Remy was in jail, Papoose took care of her then teenage son, Jason Scott, acting as a father figure when Remy couldn't be there. He was rocking the men's at events, making sure it got noticed, and drawing attention straight to the collection. Oh, that's the same kind of marketing that brands pay big money for. That is a giant responsibility that he accepted without hesitation. But this is where things took a really tragic turn. After Remy left, her son Jason was arrested and charged in connection with the fatal shooting that occurred in Queens, New York in 2021. He is currently facing charges of first-degree murder and a host of other related offenses, which shows how much stability Papoose was providing while Remy was away. He was keeping the household together, taking care of her child, and keeping everything together. And that is something that can never be valued.
Jason Scott has been arrested in connection to a in Queens that dates back to 2021. Investigators are looking into the possibility that it was a...
As we discuss this divorce and the reasons behind Remy's tardiness, it appears that she knows Papoose has a strong case for that alimony bag. But what about Claressa Shields? Well, you already know that she is upset about this because Remy is stalling and slowing down her wedding plans. And let's face it, Claressa Shields isn't the type to sit quietly when things aren't going as planned. Let's not pretend that this is just a passing liaison between her and Papoose. She is clearly in love with him and calls him her king.
I love really hard. But I'm happy to, love somebody who wanna, love somebody back. You know what I'm saying? He is such a sweetheart.
Ain't nobody tell him to tie my goddamn boot either, but he said it wasn't laced right, so he laced it right. It was so funny.
But they're stuck now. Since Papoose is still legally married to another woman, Claressa Shields is unable to even move forward with him. Imagine being prepared to start a life with someone, but encountering a large, unmoving obstacle that just makes matters worse. At this point, you have to wonder how long Claressa Shields' patience will last before she starts demanding some real answers and some real action. But let's be honest for a moment. Claressa Shields is out here loving this man, supporting him, and getting caught up in his mess with his ex. It's frustrating, messy, and exhausting. And Remy continues to stir the pot and cause drama whenever she gets the chance. I have a question for you all. Do you think Remy is truly hanging on because she still loves Pap? Or is this just because she knows an alimony check is coming? Do you think Claressa Shields will endure all of this drama? Or will she eventually lose patience and leave? Most importantly, how long should Papoose wait before Remy finds him and lets him go? If you haven't already, please hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss the tea. I would also appreciate it if you could leave a comment below and let me know what you think of this. Additionally, watch the following movie on your end screen. I promise you that it's as messy as it gets, and you won't want to miss it.